so far to the music. It's so nice. I love that. It's very catchy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so for real this time, we'll be getting into game 1 of this top 64 match between ApolloKage and YodaKage. Just kidding, YodaKage. Similar names, but not quite.
I called him that for like a month before someone told me otherwise, too.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate matchup for his brand, that's for sure.
Right. ApolloKage and YodaKage.
Yeah.
Already, we're seeing a lot of chip damage from the grenades as that side special comes in from YodaKage. It's going to be a lot of trades, too. If Bowser Jr. surprisingly fast, can put a lot of pressure on out of nowhere. So if Apollo gets caught holding that grenade, it could be pretty rough, but so far, it's kind of working out for him, too.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult matchup for Bowser Jr. in the sense that he likes to throw a lot of hitboxes out, especially in the air, and even when he's like moving with that card. And when grenade's just sitting there, that means he's going to explode way more often than you expect it to.
Right, but some good movement around the grenade right there from YodaKage. Picking it up with the Z grab while still riding around and all these projectiles, too. Good stuff. Nice.
Yeah, I love that you mentioned movement right there. Movement is very important for Bowser Jr. in this matchup, not only for avoiding the grenades, but also being able to put himself in a spot where he can play his own zoning game, not get hit by his own, because he can also get hit by the next one.
Right. Ooh, wow, the neutral special beating the grenade, and the Mecha Koopa helping out with the assist. I love all of that.
Solid up B connection to the mallet hit.
Ooh, okay, going for an ambitious dash grab, but it's going to be the clown car coming in one more time. ApolloKage stuck in the corner.
Yeah, one thing I like about the way that YodaKage is approaching with the side B, he's making sure to jump very quickly to not let that hitbox stand out too long to connect with the grenade, because he doesn't want to also get hit by his own interaction.
Yeah, a couple of ambitious up specials finally getting punished though. ApolloKage sneaking in the up air, going up ever so slightly.
Yep, YodaKage falling behind a tiny bit, but things are definitely still relatively even. Bowser Jr. can get a kill decently in this position. He might have to do a little bit more work if he wants to get a forward throw or a jab off the edge. But
okay, I'm loving these like pick up and drop grenade things that YodaKage is doing. Really good stuff. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on, feigning that side B, but not quite yet. Whoa!
Yeah, that's not going to kill. Not quite, even with the lower vertical shoot of PS2, but the forward air going to be it, though. I was just going to say, ApolloKage is going into conservative mode and making sure he doesn't get hit too much, but YodaKage is able to find that hit.
Yeah, even a low percent, but YodaKage not taking too much damage on the second stock after all of that time.
Wow, that was an interesting up here.
And a really good back air, covering that landing from ApolloKage. YodaKage missing that grab, taking a big punish for it.
Yeah, a lot of YodaKage's grab attempts haven't been that good so far, and I don't blame him for going for it. Grab is one of the few things you can do up in Snake's face that won't detonate a grenade.
Right.
But you just got to be a bit more careful.
Ooh, I like that too. Trying to pick up the grenade with that air dive, not quite working out. There's some more elusive movement from YodaKage, which is so very important right now.
Gotta say, as someone who's watched ApolloKage play a lot, it is music to my ears hearing the grenades spam constantly. That constant click of the pending explosion.
Oh, you never know. Oh, but one thing you do know is you cannot go too high against YodaKage. Another mallet hit taking that stock. Really good stuff. That down here, though, set up for an edge guard. There's a Nikita. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Risky situation kind of having to come from below the ledge, but we'll get on just fine.
Yeah, okay. There it is, that grenade trade working out a little bit for AK.
Yeah, and with the stock lead, I'm sure YodaKage doesn't mind that much taking that damage from grenades, but wow, able to return a lot of damage on his side. He's going to go for the up B once again. He does go for it again, but ApolloKage is not going to fall for that twice.
Yeah, very smart fastball air dodge there. Then Nikita coming out to try and force the issue at the ledge, but really good timing from YodaKage, and a nice side special seals the deal with a 2-stock.
It was the windup. It was the way that he jumps back a little bit at the startup of that side B. It was crucial. I tell you, the movement control for YodaKage has been insane so far this set, and it really is, as we mentioned earlier, an important part of this matchup, but he's making good use of it.
Even like the micro spacing in that last interaction, like you said, the pullback, we see so much with stuff like Mario F Smash. Finally, Bowser Jr. working out. AK wasn't ready for that little adjustment, and the fact that it combos into such a powerful move with that mallet hit after the up special, like, so smart.
I'm glad that you mentioned that with micro spacing, because I think that's something that a lot of people don't really understand about Bowser Jr. until they either play him a lot or watch him at a high level. His movement is really good. There's a lot of different things you can do at any given time. You cancel that side B early because you do a little bit of hop, put some wave landing in there. You want to be fancy?
It definitely can be a committal option, but it doesn't have to be. I think that's a very important part.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of low to mid-level junior players who think, okay, I'm in it for the long haul, gotta go all the way and do something. But no, you can just weave in and out, get your opponent into doing something. actually laggy.
Ooh, I think we're seeing a little bit of that here. That neutral air is actually really smart from ApolloKage, but ApolloKage ready to break up that combo with the grenades as always and extend off the grenade hits like we're seeing here. Whoa, what
Really good break from that.
Unbelievable.
The stage spike and ApolloKage playing this matchup insanely well. ApolloKage gonna have to figure out something different to do here.
Yeah, the recovery was basically just off of a straight hit and a very odd interaction. Buffered forward air kind of put AK a little bit too low from the ledge, but really good capitalization from ApolloKage, and we're gonna try and push the lead here too. Maybe a little too much.
Yeah, it just feels like ApolloKage is just not quite going for the right option in certain moments where he does have a decent punish.
That's a good option though. Sets up for the edge guard. I thought that Nikita was going to hit for sure, but the down air just might do it.
He's probably going to get, okay, had just enough drip to get back to the ledge, but ApolloKage was also ready for that and made sure that stock landed.
All right, another whiff grab from ApolloKage.
That was close to being something really fancy, but I think ApolloKage had a grenade in hand and couldn't really follow too much after that.
Right. Sort of, there's got to be some downside to pulling all those grenades, right?
Yeah. See, look at that. Look at how ApolloKage just weaving in and out of range of these different explosives that they can bring down. It's hard for him to play this trapping game.
Right.
You can't really pin down this really mobile brat.
Oh, we got the stick though. No transfer. Still got the C4 on the Morton forehead. I love this.
Yeah. Right on
the
star.
parry though? That was crazy.
AK actually doing a great job to turn this around. He suddenly has the percent lead. Both obviously tied with 2 stocks each.
Get some really good edge guards set up here. We got the up smash, but so many options Morton has. And another fade back leading into almost a stock, but not quite.
I think overextension has been ApolloKage's spoil so far this set, as there's been so many moments where he thinks he's in range to get a hit and he's not.
That's definitely a lot of lag on that up special, and what a wonderful read on the tech roll. The crowd waking up, but they got a little quiet after a response.
Waking up immediately on the respawn of ApolloKage with his own return to that. Wow, I'm surprised I had enough damage to take him out of that.
That's a lot of damage too. 51 off of the Angel platform. Yeah. Really good stuff. Okay.
You know, Snake not as mobile as Bowser Jr., but you know, still just as important for him to keep moving to make sure he doesn't get hit by things. Good tech right there. He's not losing stock very early.
Crazy presence of mind. I don't know if a lot of people would be ready for that tech. ApolloKage tacking on the percent after what was AK's lead for a very long time, going very high.
Yeah, but ApolloKage realizing that's likely an option, so he has to watch to see what ApolloKage will be doing.
So dangerous to go that high, but yeah, AK's been mixing it up a lot more recently. Look at all of these movement options, picking up the grenade, dropping them, and everything. So crazy.
And you can tell ApolloKage is not necessarily committing to anything but the C4. Gonna lose track of it with so many things to keep track of in this set. Cannot blame ApolloKage for not thinking about the C4 there.
There's also the mix-up, right? Like ApolloKage could just as easily have feigned the side special and jumped away, and then if AK wastes the C4, we're in a rough spot with the ApolloKage fans. But ApolloKage knew and decided to commit, detonate the C4, and ApolloKage didn't actually fade back, went right into it, and really solid choice from AK. Tying it up 1-1, and it's kind of been the story of the weekend, but a lot of the favorites in this tournament will maybe not do so hot game 1. We talked about it a little bit before the stream started too, but like, there's a lot of adaptation to be had, and a lot of the top players may not look too hot game 1, but watch out for the rest of the set, because they learned so much in game 1 that the rest of them will not look as close. Already seen a lot of adjustments so far.
Okay. Long animation on that down air. Still going to have just enough time to get away from the grenade exploding. So many down airs so far.
It is a very good move. Could lead into a lot, but it's pretty dangerous to, you know, go for it, especially with Snake has all these grenades and explosives active. You got C4 on the platform as well.
Oh, that dash attack. Trying to go for a little bit of mix-up, but there was a grenade on the floor just in time. Okay, streaks 2 up airs out of it and a forward air to keep racking up that damage.
Both of them swinging off stage too, looking for a big hit. It's going to be AK finding the back air and setting up another back air too. Grenade on the ledge. Really good timing from ApolloKage to get around that.
Yeah, I was worried the grenade was going to explode right as he tried to grab that ledge. Another thing I'm noticing in this matchup so far is that ApolloKage has hardly done any Mecha Koopas up forward. As I say that, he throws one out. I was going to say that he was only doing it at the beginning.
Wow.
I'm going to get that side B into up B combo that Bowser Jr. love hitting so much. You know, I always thought that the balloon knockback in this game would make it difficult for Bowser Jr. to get those, but it's just a timing change.
Yeah, it all still kind of worked out. And it was all off of, like, not too laggy of an option. The C4 detonated. AK got him punished.
I was looking for that too, trying to figure out what it was that left ApolloKage open for that, but it didn't look like he did anything completely wrong. Sometimes those side B connections just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, just in the mid-range, if you're pulling a grenade, detonating the C4, Bowser Jr. can just have it so fast in some aspects.
Yeah, it's a really good idle movement option. I know in older games like Melee, you do a lot of just dash dancing. But make sure you're staying moving, but it doesn't matter. Up tilt is going to lead him to his second stock. Don't look at his name right there. A little misleading to his last stock. Why would you do that to yourself? It's like constant pressure.
Right.
Last stock, last stock.
I thought it was very funny that he had that tag, and then we started with 4 stocks by accident. Wow, big combo. That down here, so much damage and so much knockback, and what a follow-up, too. The neutral area.
Just at this point, just throwing out hitboxes. It seems. I think AK's starting to realize there's just a lot of movement going on. He needs to keep hitboxes out there, and then C4, that everlasting hitbox, is just waiting for him to detonate.
Yeah, and that was a pretty long C4. It was a while ago that AK put it on that platform, but still good presence of mind to use it. Nice. Keeping YodaKage in the corner by putting that grenade down, stopping this side special, that clown car coming in.
Okay. So he has to know that he's not going to have time to put that Nikita away.
Right.
Interesting trade.
Finally, though, Tag's living up to the name. Last stock for YodaKage. Looking for a big hit. Little jab, just a shield check, and nah, not going to work.
Situation rolls, immediately knows that the grenade is not ready to time out quite yet. Has time. YodaKage, very risky with these upbeats, but he just knows there's just so much danger in the middle of the stage that ApolloKage cannot easily punish him for that. Goes for it once again, and the drip, unreal. The spacing, very good as well. And he's able to get it almost before hitting the ground. Yeah,
really good stuff. Knowing that the shield is just so low, there's not a lot that AK can do in that situation. That grenade was actually huge. Stopped that up air combo from YodaKage, even if it didn't explode. Really good option of coverage right there. Ooh, good spot dodge.
Yeah, one thing that's been also good for not need to go off the stage there, but he's going to be just fine with himself in a situation where Nikita is threatening him, but breaks out of the corner just fine.
Oh no, missed dash attack. Actually crosses up though. YodaKage gets the grab. Going high is so risky, but AK finds a way down. C4 on the right platform. Dash attack coming out.
The instant fast reaction from ApolloKage right there to know that YodaKage would be looking to back up after that interaction. Gets a back air, and that's going to be ApolloKage leading the set. 2-1, of course, with Wall Maltino. It's a best of 5. Definitely not out of this one yet.
Really good use of that back air. As we saw, it's got a bit of an ambitious hitbox. Yeah. And it lasts for like so many frames, like 19 frames or something. Yeah. So really good, just long-lasting hitbox, because as elusive as Bowser Jr. can be with that movement, eventually you have to make a decision. You have to commit to the clown car or commit to the jump. And AK just kind of covered it all with that back air. So really good stuff. And forcing the issue, too. Those grenades at ledge, they haven't been hitting YodaKage, but the threat of them hitting is so important. And you can see it messes up all of the movement options that YodaKage could implement. Yeah, and you pointed out something from that last game, too. Another thing that the grenade stopped is the usual up air chains that you can see Bowser Jr. getting away with. Right, but we've seen, like, 1, and it lasted 2 hits so far this set. Because it's just so hard to keep things going with those grenades. We even saw YodaKage dodge out of a combo because of a threat of grenade. Yeah. So there's so many dynamics at work here. We're seeing him here. One more time, small battlefield, possibly the last game. This is going to be a lot of damage. 53 is not bad. One thing I've also been curious to see is what kind of offstage game YodaKage likes to play when edge guarding ApolloKage, but it's not really been present because ApolloKage just goes extremely high every single time, not willing to deal with all the different tracks that YodaKage has put out there. Wow, detonating that sticky C4, and I love that idea. 92 and counting, all these explosions, not looking too good for YodaKage. Okay, dangerous roll in, but ApolloKage unfortunately not able to respond to that. He's going to go for the LP for sure. Going for another stick, too. That one's going to connect. And what a pickup. The frame data on Bowser Jr. having just enough time to do it a second time. And sometimes that really can put you in frame trap scenarios where you dodge the first one, but you're still going to get hit by the second one. The drift is just right. Interesting. I like that idea a lot. And AK going for an ambitious edge guard. Going to get hit a couple of times out of Cypher here. YodaKage's control out of the up B is insane. Normally that is a situation where Bowser Jr. feels extremely vulnerable, but he's very comfortable. It's almost like he never lost a tool at all. Unbelievable. That one edge guard, that one missed edge guard from AK led to so much damage and almost a stock already from YodaKage. What a lead. You know, I feel like YodaKage almost preferred that, but the up tilt leads him to his second stock. AK had a lot of work to do to try to get it. So. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. Bowser Jr. never, you know, a character people talk about for the combos, I would say, but they are very high damaging, a lot of hits. I think we're seeing that damage rack up now. But
yeah, I think another key thing about this matchup that's allowing YodaKage to keep getting away with just up being in dangerous situations is Snake does not really have the mobility to punish him for that, especially when he's halfway across the stage.
Yeah, I mean, you could maybe set the C4 up in advance, but YodaKage has been usually pretty good about avoiding it.
Especially after he lost the stock.
Okay. Trying to go for some grenade play here. YodaKage, big swing and a miss.
Yeah, not sure that up smash is going to be covering there.
Oh, okay. That.
As though he heard me, YodaKage showing me exactly what he was attempting to do. Why do I feel like that was for me?
Yeah, right. Oh, it was for this reason, actually. Here, let me show you. Up smash, bringing AK to the last stock. We may see a game 5. YodaKage is playing with a very renewed confidence.
Yeah, see, even when there's not a grenade on stage somewhere to interrupt his combo, just the threat of him being able to pull a grenade stops that combo short.
This is so tense. Nikita, C4 sticky, has to put the shield up, which slows down that offense. AK getting the stage control here with that nice mix-up.
Yeah, YodaKage on the verge of tying this up 2-2. Just has a little bit more work to do.
Good way to get it started. 68, looking for a lot right there with another up special, and the down smash is such a good pickup. What a good angle.
A situation where AK is able to
I love that hit. The C4 stopping that approach really good. The C4 on the platform is so versatile. Okay.
Oh, I thought he got hit by that. Nope, got hit by that one. All right. Tempo has slowed down a little bit as somehow AK is doing a lot of chip damage through on YodaKage.
We have the C4 drop down under the right platform there. Possibly for the future. Just ate that Mecha Koopa. Did not expect it.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time ApolloKage has gotten hit by Mecha Koopa.
Right.
Okay, both going high right now.
I was going to say, that might be a little too much for YodaKage.
He might have felt like his percent was low enough that he wasn't going to get punished too hard for that, but now all of a sudden things are in range for him to get absolute to that ledge.
Went for the spin on the side special, maybe looking for some sort of read there, some sort of guess perhaps. Almost working out. That one also was very threatening too.
Yeah. Yeah, the spin out on the side B is a very risky thing to do, especially with the is. And YodaKage again proving that he has access to my audio because he proved me wrong instantly.
And it was a well-timed dodge too from AK to survive the grenade hit and some bad DI. The up air sending him right to the blast zone.
And that up air was frame tight too because you saw there was a grenade on the ground right as Bowser Jr. jumped. I almost called him Lemmy. They're not all Lemmy. Right as he jumped and got that up air. So he had to do that right at that moment.
Wild. And what a game to start off the day. I'm waking up for this early block. I thought, maybe we get a couple of easy matches to start it off, but that is not the case. Already game 5 with who I was saying earlier could be the favorite to take the tournament.
Yeah. Another interesting matchup for ApolloKage to be struggling a little bit on because those of us in St. Louis know this already, but ApolloKage's brother, Quilly, also a former Smash player, plays a lot of Bowser Jr. So I have to imagine ApolloKage has a lot of matchup experience here. Maybe not recently, but gonna have to update his database based on what he's seeing YodaKage do right now.
Right. Definitely a lot of notes to take from this one already. Going into game 5 here on Battlefield, I like the additional platform. Could definitely be very useful for AK, but we're gonna see how it plays out. YodaKage, like I said, is playing with a whole new confidence. Yep. And the options we're seeing are pretty phenomenal.
And one thing all these extra platforms are going to do is give more areas for grenades to sit, set up some traps, C4s.
Could help with the landing mix-ups too, because AK was just recovering high and didn't have too many options to land. Usually going for a fastball air dodge, and we're gonna have to see some of those landing options right now. Trying to find the way down. Crazy pressure.
Yeah. Another thing for YodaKage that's actually going to make this stage decent for him as well is lots more options for him coming back down from that upbeat that he's proven that he loves to continue doing, even when ApolloKage is nowhere near him.
All right, there it is. The Mecha Koopa is going to try and force some issue. Going to get shielded. There's that spin out. YodaKage going up only 47% on this first stock. AK is not able to mount an offense right now.
That right there indicated that YodaKage has been working off a lot of information as to what ApolloKage does when he side B's toward him. Because that was certainly a call out that you can't just do that without information.
Wow, we almost saw an up smash there, but the down air working out for AK. Finally getting YodaKage off of the stage. Some room to breathe, some room to set up. You see the C4 and the grenades coming out.
Just so many things to keep an eye out for right now. Able to trade with the back air, but that is not enough. ApolloKage clearly wanting more than that.
All right, this is very tense. Somehow YodaKage found a way through all of those grenades. C4 still on the left platform, but that grenade slowing down YodaKage. Good opening for AK, barely missing that.
Got the air dodge out of YodaKage anyway, though. Able to go to the other side. Another part of the stage that works out for him. Holding on to that stock, though.
Unbelievable. Up tilt not sealing the deal, but the grenade from downtown. I love that.
That'll do it. ApolloKage is satisfied with only taking 63%. Obviously not the best case scenario, but
Wow, the pressure, the Mecha Koopa timing, the side special, up special, and of course that mallet. A clean stock lead for YodaKage in game 5. What are we watching? The jab?
yeah. And I'm sure AK thought that he had a bit more time to stay on that second stock of his, but YodaKage having something else to say about that. Still not in the double digits of his second stock either.
47 just from the opener, almost 70 now after yet another grab confirmed from YodaKage.
Yep. And now we're realizing YodaKage's tag is actually a message to his opponent because ApolloKage is sitting on his last stock, almost loses it. Well, I don't think he would have died as yet, man.
True, but still very good interruption. You do not want to get caught under Bowser Jr. there. A lot of pressure again, the shield poke.
Yeah, it's hard to know when it's okay to let go. Feel that situation. It gets the back air, and that's going to do it. Still didn't lose his second stock. YodaKage taking down ApolloKage, the #2 seed, in a 3-2 upset.